Hello, Catalina here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about does paying down your student loan debt help you become more mortgage ready? People have been asking this past week because mortgage interest rates are really low. And people want to know the actions they should take because student loan debt is their primary debt. However, they may have other debt, like they may have a car payment or they may have other forms of debt, right? Like a credit card they need to pay down, etc. So they ask, isn't helping with my student loan debt going to help me become mortgage ready and become more able to qualify for a mortgage? So I want to spend a little time discussing with you here at Loan Sense, although we're student loan experts and our advisors are really focused on student loans, we understand that student loans just fits into your life and there's many financial decisions you need to make in your life, right? Including when do I buy a house? How do I afford to buy a house? How do I get ready to buy a house? And student loans, you may hold student loans and want to get those questions answered. So we can certainly help you with that. Not only are we versed in the whole student loan policy, but now we're becoming more and more expert at mortgage credit policy. So the reason I say this is because, listen, it's really important that you work with your mortgage broker or mortgage loan officer to understand what type of mortgage loan you're going to qualify for and how it treats your student loans. So for example, this is what we know here at Loan Sense. If your loan officer, is trying to qualify you for an FHA loan, that will take 1% of your principal balance. So paying down your student loan balance may be helpful. However, it's more advantageous to try to get your loan officer to qualify you for a conventional loan if that is possible with your credit score, because in that case, it takes your student loan payment instead of 1% of your principal balance. So let's say you owe $50,000. That means they're going to consider $500 towards your student loan payment, right? So let's say you owe $100,000. That means that they're going to count $1,000 towards your debt to income ratio. But let's say you don't earn enough. So you don't earn enough and you're on a payment plan where your payment is below $1,000 or below the $500. Then it's better to have your loan officer think about qualifying you for conventional because it just counts the student loan payment amount. So it's really important to understand what mortgage loan you're going to be qualifying for and how it treats student loans, right? And the reason we say that is because people come to us and they're like, oh, I'm just paying down my principal balance. I'm just paying down my principal balance so that I can become mortgage ready. And I'm like, well, how do you know that's going to help you become mortgage ready? Wouldn't it be better for you to pay down that Home Depot card, pay down other forms of debt, and actually get those payments out of the way so it's not counted towards your debt to income ratio? Whereas the student loan payment, we can even minimize it and we can get that payment. Let's say instead of $500 of your principal or $1,000, we get the payment down to $250 and you've paid off that, car payment. And so now you don't have the car payment to consider and we have a lower student loan payment that you can use. So that lowers your debt to income ratio where now you can afford more house in your budget, right? So it's really, really, really important for you to understand what mortgage loan you qualify for and understand how student loans are treated and build a plan based on that. And here at Loan Sense, we can help you with that because we understand what mortgage loans, how each type of mortgage loan treats your student loan so we can help you create an optimal plan because we understand that student loans is just one aspect of your overall financial picture. And we cannot emphasize that enough. We're constantly working with loan officers as well for people that come to Loan Sense to help them understand too, if you get on X kind of plan, this is how it will be seen on this mortgage credit policy. We just love being experts at various policies because we want to help student loan holders like you buy a house and start building assets, right? That's really, really important because so many people, the student loans just put this huge weight on your shoulders and you're like, oh my gosh, I just need to get out of this student loan debt. And people act like with a very fear-based mindset, like it's a huge weight on your shoulders. You hear about how you can't purge it in bankruptcy. There's just all this fear. So we empathize with that. And we want to help you create a holistic plan so you can achieve your goals outside of just managing this huge weight on your shoulders, right? But the reason I want to say this, empathizing, but also help people and our loan counselors build a plan, is because of this. Look, let me use a sports team analogy, right? So let's think about a sports team, right? A sports team has a defense and an offense. If all you're doing is worried about paying down student loan debt, and you're not thinking about how do I build my financial future, paying off debt is your defense of your team, and building your financial future is your offense. Can you ever win a sports game if all you're doing is defending yourself and you're never trying to score a goal? So at LoanSense, we want to help you score those goals. We want to help you achieve your dreams of homeownership. We want to help you achieve your goals of reducing your adjusted gross income, contributing to your retirement, right? And decreasing your loan payment. So now you're saving for your future. You're scoring goals in life, not just defending yourself from a financial perspective. So here at LoanSense, we really want to help you think holistically. We're not financial advisors, but we are student loan experts that can help you think about how you can manage your student loans in a way that helps you not just feel less weight and pressure on your shoulders and help you follow through, file the paperwork, do whatever it takes. But we want to help you understand how managing it in such a way can also help you build your financial future with qualifying for that house. We see so many people that have been turned down for mortgages because they only get considered for a type of mortgage, right? That counts 1% of the principal. What can we do to help also get information out to your loan officer so that they don't just count that 1% and we can get you on another plan that reduces your payment and they can get it counted through just a lower payment, right? So here at LoanSense, we're here to support. I will be, there's a few things that are really excited coming up for us. We're welcoming 3 new loan advisors. And not only that, but we're about to release a DIY guide. So for example, if you're not quite sure if you should be having us assist in enrolling in a plan, or if speaking to us is right, what value we can add, etc., or you're just, I can do this, handle this myself, which is very much characteristic of our generation, right? We're releasing a DIY guide that's going to have multiple chapters answering very specific questions that you could just go to. And the guide is going to be topics to help you go from debt to homeownership. That is like the stretch of topics we're going to focus on, right? Debt to homeownership. We're going to have things such as the CARES Act in there, how the CARES Act affects your student loan payment. We're going to have various chapters that you can see and preview that you can purchase. And at the end, we'll also give you a discount to our other services because we're here to really help you think holistically. And we want to take all our learnings and jam pack them into a guide you can watch on your own time. And then you can access our services as you need them when you feel like you need to better get a hold of that student loan debt so you can think about other aspects of growing your financial plan over time. So anyways, here at LoanSense, we're really excited to hear about what topics you want to hear from us, and what we could do to help contribute to your learning and your overall preparedness, right? From going from debt to those first steps of wealth building. So love to hear from you. Let us know with your comments. Whatever channel you see this video on, please subscribe, please follow, please connect, and you will get more of our information as it comes out. Just let us know what you want to hear about, and we'd be happy to post it. Thank you, and have a great day.